Well, good morning everybody. Hope you're all okay. We had Noah yesterday. He's 8. He's our grandson. And I said to him, you can do anything you want today. And I said, what would you like to do? He said, well, I'd love to go to the range to get some art supplies. And he said, I'd also love to go to McDonald's. Well, there's one right near where he lives, in the town that we live in. And I said to him, well, we've got all day. I said, how about we take you to Meadowhall, which is in Sheffield. I know I wanted to take him to the Flying Tiger shop because I thought he'd find it interesting. The last time we went to one, there was one in Lincoln. And it was absolutely fantastic. It got all sorts of novelty things, mainly geared at children. Different pens and rubbers and sharpeners and all different types of gadgets. And I said to my husband, Noah would love this. So I thought, we'll take him to the Flying Tiger. So we took him to the one at Meadowhall, which is quite a way off. And we were disappointed with it, and he wasn't interested at all in it. It's got totally different things in from the last time we went. It's mainly geared, I would say, at teenage girls now. So there was nothing really that he was interested in at all. And I can't blame him, So I did feel a little bit crestfallen, that I'd took him all this way to experience a really good shop. But it wasn't very good at all. So I thought, well, we've got to get this back. So we took him to McDonald's in Meadowhall. It was amazed how big Meadowhall was. So we took him there and he was quite happy. So I said to him, if we just go out here in the car, it's not far to get to the range. So the range, I'm just looking on this receipt, is at Meadowhall Retail Park, which isn't far from Meadowhall. So off we went to the range. I'll just have a quick drink. Oh, that's better. Tea with full milk. Bit croaky this morning again. So yes, we took him to the range and he'd seen something that he really liked. Well, it was far more money than you'd usually buy, a child if you're just taking them out for the day. It was more a Christmas or a birthday size thing that you'd buy. But he's never greedy. So I thought, he really likes this. I thought, I'm going to let him have it. I said to my husband, what do you think? He said, oh yeah, let him have it. He wants it. We wasn't spoiling him. He's not spoiled. But I don't mind buying things for them if I know that they're going to really get pleasure out of them. And I'm very careful with money, but when it comes to others, I tend to, what can I say? I wouldn't have bought it for me for that price, but for a child, yes, I would. Yeah, because I know that he's going to love it. It was a cube of 100 marker pens. Now, he's got these cubes. He's got one cube at home. I think it's got 25 in or something, or it might be 50. And he's absolutely loved that. He's kept them all in there. They've not strayed, and he really respects them. So we did, we got it in. So there was 100 markers and it was £29, which, you know, £30 for some marker pens, you'd think. But he absolutely loves to draw. He's very artistic. So, you know, to me it wasn't a waste of money. That's absolutely fine. So he did get that. Now I got Autumn Mouse. I love these. They've got two different types. This was £2.99 and it's got clogs on. So we've called it Edwin because my husband worked with somebody from Holland who was called Edwin, because I said he's got little clogs on, so he's obviously from Holland. This was my thought pattern. I absolutely love these. I think they're really well made. So he's called Edwin. £2.99 from the range. I've got two others that I've got over the years. This is the little boy one. Now there was a little girl one, but she'd got like a tall hat on, and my husband said, "Oh, take the other one as well." I said, "I really don't like it," so I left it. But I absolutely loved this, and I love the little clogs. It reminds me of the song. You can remember it. There was a mouse there on the stairs. The little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity clop on the stair. Can you remember that song? Well, that's what this reminded me of. And I thought, you can come home with me. I'll take his tag off now. But I just wanted you to see it. I really, really love that. So that was that. What else did I get? Now, we did get 6 cyclamen, outdoor cyclamen, for 6 in a tub. It was £5.99, so £1 for each cyclamen, which I thought was very good value. They look very good quality, and the one that we got, they were all in flower, and we love cyclamen. So we did get that. I did get a couple of things for Ivy. I got a Stitch pom-pom pen, and I also got a Stitch clear pencil case with Stitch on it. That's like a little figure that they seem to love at the moment, Stitch. It seems to be everywhere. That's what she wanted. She wanted something with Stitch on. Well, that's what I could find, so I took her back. So she loved that, and I also took her some of the Cola flying saucers that we managed to get from the Flying Tiger. That was £1 something, I think it was, for a pack. They both had them because it was a different flavour for them. Now, whilst I was walking around the range, Noah spotted this. It's a hand soap, and he was really drawn to it. And, you know, if he's not very fickle, you know, if he sees something, he really likes it. So anyway, whilst he wasn't that interested in different things, but he was very interested in this, he thought it looked great. It was half price, so I said to my husband, I'm going to take that and put it away so that when it comes near Christmas time, I can take this round for them and they can put it in the downstairs little toilet. You know, I thought that would be nice. I often get them a soap, an unusual one. So that's what I did there. I'll just have a look to see how much that was. because like I say it was half price. So that was £1.65, which I didn't think was bad at all, because it's refillable. So that's what I did with that. My husband, who is a great enabler with me, you know, is very encouraging about, oh, you know, get it. Anyway, he did see, he knows I love this type of yarn. It's one of my favourite things to do. I love to see how the pattern unfurls when you either knit with it or crochet with it. It's lovely. Now, if I could make socks, which, you know, I don't feel as though I want to try at the moment, I've got to be in the mood. I would love a pair of socks made out of this, but, you know, I don't think that's going to happen quite yet. But going back to this was half price, just this one, this shade, which is raspberry ombre knitting yarn, and it should be £2.49, and it was down to £1.25, and I thought that was fantastic. I'm not sure. Let me just have a quick look on it. It's Devante raspberry ombre knitting yarn, and it's 233 meters, and it's got, is it Okotex in it? I think that's some kind of coating that it has. You know, it's obviously acrylic. So I thought that was a really good price. So, and it was only this out of loads of stuff. You know, they'd got some more of the ombre, but that wasn't reduced, but this was. So I got that as well. So we didn't get a lot of things. It was just the hand soap for Christmas, the ombre knitting wool, the little mouse. My husband from the Flying Tiger did get a little key ring that had got a measure on, like a tape measure, that you can sort of pull out. It's like a jointed one, you know, and he thought that was quite novel, so he did get that. So that's what we ended up doing yesterday. Like I say, it's such a shame when you go so far and you're disappointed with the shop that you've actually gone to see, particularly when you've got children with you and you've hyped it up. You know, I felt so empty, you know, that I'd not been able to fulfill my promise of him really, well, I didn't promise, but you know what I mean, don't you? So, yeah, I think it'll be a while before we go back into that shop, you know, because, like I say, it wasn't really geared for Noah, but at least he got what he wanted from the range, you know, and he was really happy with it. Right, anyway, I've got quite a lot of things to do today. I'm going to do it in a leisurely manner, because it's no good rushing around, is it? It's still quite hot outside. It's about 17 degrees now. It's 7:30 in the morning, hence the croaky voice. But I thought if I show you, you know, the things that I'd got now, then I can put things away, and I've got the rest of my day to try and get some order in place, particularly because I want to make space for my new treadle machine to go into my craft room. And so I've got a trolley in there that I've got to empty all round and empty inside the trolley to get the treadle machine up there. So it's going to take me quite a while, but I thought if I do it in a leisurely pace, I'll be fine. Right, I think that's about it. I don't think I've got anything else of interest to tell you, but I just thought I'd show you what I'd got from the range if you were interested in some of the things that that I'd got. They have got a lot of Halloween stuff in there, and they have got Christmas stuff, you know, which even my grandson said, you know, we're in August. He said, why have we got Christmas things there? He said, that's odd, isn't it? You know, and the Halloween stuff, you know, he thought it was amazing that you'd have everything there. But that's marketing for you, isn't it? It's summer, and then it's Halloween, and then it's Christmas, and then it's spring things. You know, they really have got us, haven't they? But anyway, it's second hand mostly for me, and I much prefer it. Bye.